So quite a while back, boy, I bet it's been 10, 15 years, maybe a little bit more. Rich Goss wrote an article in Backwoodsman Magazine about these knives here. I've always called them a Herter's Canadian Hunter. That was the brand name. For those of you folks that are younger than I am, back in the 70s, Herter's company, it was kind of like Cabela's is today. It was a big sporting goods store. They had just about everything you could ever want. I had their catalog. Someplace I probably got one of their catalogs. They were about that thick. They had everything from fish and tackle to traps to, duck decoys, knives. They had it all. Great place. And sometime in the 70s, mid-70s, late 70s, I think, I heard that they caught on fire and went out of business. But anyway, Rich had wrote an article on these knives. The Herters used to sell these. It was the Herter's Canadian Hunter, they called it. And he wrote in there that they were being made by another company now, and they were a little bit different, but they're pretty close to the same. The article said that he did not like the nylon knife sheath that they came with. And I wrote to him and I said, well, if you would like, I make knife holsters and things, and I could make you a leather one. And he said that thank you, but he said he didn't really need a leather one. Since I started this YouTube stuff, he is one of the guys that watches my stuff, and thank you very much for that. And he changed his mind. He decided that he would like a holster or a knife sheath. Well, here's the problem. He sent me this. This is a tracing of the size of his knife, and it is much, much smaller than mine. So in order to make a knife fit the way it should, or a gun or whatever, gun holster, I really need to have the knife to do it with. And I have since found a knife blank that is just about the same as what he has. His looks like it might be just a little thinner, but if I make it to fit this blank, it'll definitely work. It has no handles on it though. So, quite a while back, I bought some buffalo horn scales. They're water buffalo, they're not American buffalo. But anyhow, I thought that if I can finish off this knife, I can make him his knife sheath finally after all this time. So that's what I'm doing today. He sent me the cardboard tracing January of 2021, so it hasn't been that long, but sorry, Rich, that I'm so slow. I'm so far behind on my leather work that it's actually not even fun anymore. I've got to quit telling people that I'll do things. So anyhow, here we go. Cindy?
Got it going though.
What are you doing?
Building a fire. Do it, kaboom!
Holy moly!
I didn't want people to think we were nerds because we still had Christmas stuff up.
Oh. Well, the gas was a little much.
No, it was red diesel fuel.
Boy, talk about a beautiful day. Blue skies, sunshine. It was about 7 degrees this morning, but it's warming up pretty good now. I bet it's over freezing now. Okay, so that's dry. You might be wondering why I glued on one side at a time. The reason why is these holes here. Drilling those out, if you put on both sides at the same time, you can't see where the holes in the metal are. And if you try to drill one out and then glue it on, it's liable to shift on you and give you all sorts of troubles. Now, this one, these holes are all drilled after it was glued, so they're solid in place. Now there'll be pilot holes for this side. So anyway, I just gotta drill some holes, cut the excess off. This was the part from yesterday, or a couple days ago when I was working on this. And then I got some brass brazing rod I'll just cut some pins out of to pin everything together. And then of course grind it down and polish it, and it'll be all done, and I can make Rich his holster finally after all this time.